Hello, Brotherhood members, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3. In the last episode, we killed our father, and now we've taken off after Charles Lee. And as you can see, we are running into some difficulty along the way. Not too much that I'm worried about it, though. Nah, we're not being subtle anymore. There we go. This is not about subtlety here. This is about destruction. We're going after Charles Lee, and yeah, I'm gonna pretty much kill anybody that gets in my way. That's sort of the plan. And definitely with this particular one, yeah, I'm, like I said, not really too worried about doing this quietly. So Lee is threatened to burn everything I hold dear. As I said, I did kill my father in the last episode, so I'd say that was a sort of a start on what I... Oh, limit regular kills. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? I'm not gonna... What? So I can't be detected? Okay. Oh, climb on board undetected. Okay. Well, at least it gave me a better opportunity now. Alright, so the optional is I'm only supposed to kill 3 people. For one, I didn't really want to drop down there. Yep, that still counts as a kill, so that's unfortunate.
They will lead me to Lee.
I believe these men meet the requirements.
You believe incorrectly. They're sick and weak. We're looking to build an army, not fill an almshouse. It would take months to get them into fighting shape. We don't have the time.
No, please. We'll do anything you want. Anything. Only take us with you.
Quiet, well.
Your merchandise is useless to us.
Perhaps we should discuss this back in my cabin.
Alright, so we've eavesdropped on the cabin. Or on the captain. Or no, on this guy, I guess. He wasn't the captain. Ugh. Used to be able to speak. Alright, let's head around here. Is he going to move, or is he just going to continue to be there? Really? Oy. Alright, well, let's go with the subtler approach again. I think that's 2 people I've killed now.
I'm sorry to have disappointed.
As you should be. For us to have come all this way for nothing. Tell me now why I shouldn't have you thrown into the sea.
No need to be rash. Only give me a little more time. I'll scour the other ships if I must. I'm certain there are prisoners who will meet your needs.
Very well. You have 2 days.
Thank you.
Present yourself to the Green Dragon Tavern in Boston with the men you've chosen. We shall meet you there along with our master.
Alright, so I have to escape without entering into open conflict, kill the captain. Oh yeah, I could escape easy enough. Yeah, I'll just escape. Didn't kill the captain, but you know what? I did the other ones. That's fine by me. Alright. So I think I'm supposed to get out of this area. Yeah, I gotta go to Boston now. So let's go to the fast travel here. That should work out fine. And we're at the Green Dragon. Perfect.
Need something, darling?
No.
Rude.
Can I help you? You know you can. Pardon? Oh! Jesus. I do not like having my time wasted. Stop that! Oh, don't make me call the guards. Make a sound and you die. What do you want? He's in the harbor, at the Long Pier, most likely. We heard what happened at the parade. Just God, all nervous. Said it was leaving the country. I thought it was overreacting. Guess not. No. Thank you.
I'll let them pass before I get on the horse because I don't want to bump them and then have an issue. There we go. This is where, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, a little bit further along. A little clunky getting the horse through there, but we made it. Easiest will be to get up top so that way I can see easier. Huh. Don't know where I was supposed to go there. I evidently lost him. Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. Yeah. I do hate that chase. I remember that from when I played this game the first time. That chase is ridiculous. For one, why can't I just shoot him? It really is rather stupid. Alright. Yeah, I should just be able to murder him and be done with it. I mean, I was in stabbing range, and it wouldn't allow me to stab him. I'm sure it's storyline-wise, but still, it's just one of those that... It's one of those... I do love Assassin's Creed overall, but some of the stuff with it is just ridiculous. Alright, yep. To hell with it. Died again. This gets really frustrating. Here's a solution that should work, but it doesn't. Like, he's allowed to shoot that, but I'm not allowed to shoot him. Why? And I still got penalized for shoving that person. Good, somebody drowned. I'm getting in the mood where I'm wanting bad things to happen to people. I'm wanting everybody to suffer. Because it really is not a fun chase at all. I'm sure they had thoughts of how it was going to be great and everything. It really doesn't work out that way. Wow. Really? This might be one of the most frustrating videos I will make, because I do really hate it. Okay, you guys are just gonna die. I don't even care about Lee. As said, very frustrated at this point. This should not be the way it is. You know what? I pulled out a pistol. You saw that I changed to the pistol, and yet it used my bow for some reason. Now I have a pistol. Imagine that. Actually getting what I wanted. Oh, the controls on this game sometimes are just not good. Yay, I shove people. I don't really care. They're in my way. I'm supposed to stay on his tail, but then it has the entire world falling down around me. Really? As I said, one of the worst chase scenes I think in the entire franchise that I recall. Gonna need a gun out. Yeah, go ahead and shoot that. I'm not even gonna be close enough to worry about it. And I still got that guy shoved. I'm sure people do it better than I am. I know that for a fact. As I say in the entrance for my channel, I'm not an expert by any means at games, but I will say this chase in specific drives me insane because it's just so stupid. If the mechanics worked properly, it wouldn't be as bad. But hey, I took fire damage because, yeah, the free running just ran me into it. Notice I actually had to slow down there because otherwise I would have missed that.
Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
So that whole chase, just to not be able to kill the guy that I was chasing. Yeah. As I said, one of the most frustrating chases in Assassin's Creed history. And now I've got to wobble my way over here instead of, you know... And I mean, the whole thing is, I had pistols. I'm able to shoot the other guys. I should have been able to shoot Charles Lee. It is the one thing with the game sometimes is like, I get that they're telling a story, but then you need to not put me in situations where I should be able to do a thing. Because otherwise it becomes very frustrating.
Rough night, was it?
He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
Alright. So, yeah, that went badly, but it's done. Thankfully, it's done. Alright, it says attack the convoy, but I'm supposed to go into this house. So I'm going to do this before I end the episode. Well, at least I did it. That's good. Not exactly the big boss fight that I'm used to, but it is what it is there. I have to say, I do not remember this ending. I don't remember having killed my father, and I don't remember the Charles Lee death being so anticlimactic. I only remember the whole thing with the chase there that the first time I think it took me several hours to get through because it was just so frustrating. The running mechanics definitely make that a challenge at points. So, not as bad this time. Six months later, and I'm still walking with a limp.
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! Chased out by those who I thought would protect them!
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then, you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
I think we're very close to the end of the game, so I think I'm just going to continue the episode now and see where we get to. If it looks like it's going to be long, then I will go ahead and stop. But I have a feeling he's going to bury the amulet, and then in the modern time, we're going to go find it. All right. So as I said, I think we're going to go find it. So I'm going to continue on till we do that.
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
Why are his hands bloody?
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
And while we are going to, I think, be ending the main game here in this episode, it is not going to be the end of Assassin's Creed 3 because we do have the entire DLC of the Tyranny of George Washington, which is a fairly large storyline in and of itself. And we will get to that in the coming weeks. But as I said, I fully admit I do not remember the storyline as well for Assassin's Creed 3 as I do for some of the others. But I do believe we are going to be ending this one here in this episode.
Moment of truth.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
I will say I agree with Desmond's decision. Better to unleash an evil that you can then fight and save the world as it is than to watch the world die. What's the point of keeping an evil?
Sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
As I said, I still think Desmond did the right thing, because what's the point of keeping that god basically trapped if the world's going to be destroyed? There's no point to it. There's two evil choices basically, and at least with his choice, most people lived for the time being. I think it was the right choice. But with that, we are ending Assassin's Creed 3, the main storyline. We will be back to play the tyranny of George Washington in the next episode. If you enjoyed this though, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Assassin's Creed 3.